All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. All right, this is just some scriptures that I've been thinking about, and I'm just go ahead and jump right into it. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2, it says, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season. Right, and we know instant in season and out of season is in season is during the spring, summertime, and out of season is during like the fall where it's starting to get cold, in the wintertime, and we are coming out of the winter into the spring. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, we have been doing that. Us brothers at GMS, it says reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. And that's what we have been doing. We have been suffering. We have been reproving and correcting our people and exhorting our people. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers, having itching ears. Right, and the sound doctrine is talking about the truth. Jake don't want to hear the truth because it's totally contrary to their being and how they see things. It says heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. That's why you got so many different Israelite groups and Christian groups out here, because they want to hear everything else but the truth. It says verse 4. It says, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth. See. And shall be turned unto fables. Right, you got guys that are not on the highways and byways, or have a problem where we stand at when we outside on the highways and byways. We had that problem this week. This ain't the first time that it has happened, but the Lord gave us strict commandments on where to be at while we're on the highways and byways. So I'm gonna start there, and then I'm gonna get a couple more scriptures on things, that Jake and be having a problem with. This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. It said, wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. Right. So we supposed to be out there on them streets. We're not supposed to be in no church building. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. Right. Where all the people at, where all the businesses and stuff at, man. Because we have to condemn the society. Not only when we go out there to condemn the society, we got to let Jake and them know who they are and their judgment, and let all the nations know who they are and their judgment. We're not supposed to be in nobody's hoods or no specific neighborhood teaching to no specific people. We're supposed to be on the chief place of concourse, man. In the openings of the gates in the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Right, and our people have a problem with that, man. They hate the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai and what we're told to be at. They want everything, and then a lot of times Jake and them just be wanting to show forth, just be niggas, man. Why? Because we had an example this week. Why aren't y'all over on 27th and Burla, is what the guy said. And that's a hood, man. That's a hood with nothing but niggas at, man. I guess they call it the Burleigh Zoo. It's somewhere, if that's not the specific area, it's only a couple blocks up. Where nothing but, niggas hang out at, man. What about Esau now? Why don't they get their judgment? What about Moab and them? Why don't, they get their judgment? What about the confusion of faces? All Jake is not in the hood. That's Esau created that culture. It's still through the spirit because it says we're going to be in poverty, in the ghettos and stuff. I don't think they really have too many projects up, you know. But Jake in the slums and in these slums and stuff, but not all of them. A lot of them, especially that might be of the confusion of phase, don't even like being around hoods and stuff, man. You know. So we gotta, and then one, uh, to the first fact that should be stated at all times is we got to do what the Lord say. He said we should obey the Most High rather than man, not what Jake see fit. It's really just because Jake don't want to be niggas and get carnal and they feel some type of way about how the Lord got the program running because it's still through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. It's not of us. Salakia. Grab the description first before. Let me see. I'm just cut to the point. It says, Luke 14:22, it says, and the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded, and yet there's room. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges. Right, and it say no church building. And compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. And let me look up that word compel real quick. One second. Slovakia.
Anakadzo.
All right, it's a Greek word, Strong's G 314.
Strong's G 315. Anakadzo.
Oh, it's 315. Sorry.
Anakadzo.
Right, which means jump to it. It says by force, threats, etc. So we basically for lack of a better, forcing them, threatening them, demanding them to come in. You know.